guys, it's Madeline, and I am so beyond stoked right now because IntSys finally heard my pleas for a pirate banner. I never thought it would happen, but they really hooked it up, and I have just so much to talk about, so I'm going to start summoning and, excitedly monologue for a little bit. As you can see from the layout, I am going for Tibarn and Brigid today, which is a slight bummer because I am trying to summon on green as often as possible, like in hopes of maybe getting an Annette Pitybreaker. But I have also just started merge projects for a few different healers, Priscilla not being one of them, but colorless is a-okay with me too because of those merges. And hey, speak of the devil, Brady is one of the healers that I'm merging, so I feel like this is a good omen. There are good things to come. If you saw my last video, you'll know I promised to summon for Summer Dorothea before Overseas Memories ended, and I obviously did not do that. I knew from the calendar that a new seasonal was coming up, and I wanted to be cautious and see who was on it before I spent absolutely everything I had on Dorothea, and I was actually getting really worried because I got my wisdom teeth out the weekend this banner was announced, and my mouth was in just a stupid amount of pain. And I was so afraid that there wouldn't be anyone I wanted on this banner and I would end up being in too much pain to record a whole video of Dorothea summons before Overseas Memories ended. Honestly, if that had been the case, I probably would have just powered through it and recorded those summons anyway. It's not like my mouth was so excruciating that I couldn't speak at all. It was more that the healing process wasn't going how it should have, and I was afraid to make it worse by talking for 30 minutes straight. Obviously, this ended up being a complete non-issue because the new seasonal banner turned out to be my dream banner with 2 characters I absolutely love on it, and since I had extra time, I decided to give my mouth a little bit longer to chill, so I'm sorry this isn't the timeliest of uploads. The topical thing currently in the Fae world is not pirates, it's Choose Your Legends. But pirates are my Choose Your Legends, practically. It's really like IntSys knew I didn't care about Choose Your Legends and gave me something catered exactly to my interest as consolation. Tibarn is one of my favorite Tellius characters, and I've always adored Brigid too, because if you couldn't already tell, I love almost anything that has to do with pirates, pretty much implicitly. I've wished for a pirate banner, I'd say, since Fae came out, and for some reason I always imagined that any hypothetical pirate banner— Sorry, I paused because I was hopeful that I would get her this early. I was saying that when I thought of what a pirate banner would be like in Fae, I thought it would just be like a fun excuse to put characters that had nothing to do with pirates in pirate garb, rather than actually taking into account which characters are pirates in their base games, if that makes sense. And to some extent, I hope that if they do bring the pirate banner back in future years, which I pray they do, that it won't be just a bunch of already pirate characters. Because, I mean, as much as I do love Tibarn, he doesn't look all that different from his original Fae art on this banner because his original art is already so piratey because he is a pirate. And with Brigid, it does myth me a little bit that the first genealogy seasonal in 3.5 years of Fae barely even feels like a seasonal because the original character already is a pirate in her base game. At least her bow looks cool as hell. And anyway, those are quite honestly tiny complaints that are almost entirely eclipsed by my love of just pirates as a whole. Even if they do this banner again next year and go with more already pirate characters, there's a lot of already pirate characters I wouldn't mind seeing. Shura is one who I honestly don't ever expect to see added to Fae, but now I feel like he could actually have a chance because the pirate banner exists. And Nasir is one of many, many Tellius characters I am still sorely missing in Fae. He's not exactly a pirate, but he does captain a ship, and that's close enough, right? And Ross also. Since my Annette video, I've stopped being mad at Ross, by the way. And seeing as he can and should promote into a pirate and Sacred Stones, it'd be so fun to see him as one. I even think a duo unit with him and Garcia both as pirates would be so endearing and so cute. Although, don't get me wrong, no part of me will ever actually think that's a realistic hope, especially with harmonic heroes existing now, and probably stealing all the limelight from smaller duos that could have had a chance before they started. It's actually maybe weird that Veronica and Xander don't interest me enough to go for green here, because I love them both and have multiple copies of Spring Veronica despite not typically really enjoying Spring alts, just because I love her and I love the art they gave her there. And on paper, them dressed as pirates should be something I'm all over, but I don't know. For whatever reason, they're just not all that compelling to me in this alt. I am curious because you all always leave the best ideas for duo heroes and seasonals in the comments. Who would you like to see as a pirate if they keep going with this theme in future years? Regardless of if they actually have anything to do with pirates or not, I just want to know who you'd like to see all dressed up in pirate gear. For me, Khalil was always a character I dreamt of seeing on a pirate banner during the years I spent hoping for one, and that's only partly because she's already one of my favorite characters in Fire Emblem who I desperately wish would get added to Fae. I just think her style lends itself so perfectly to pirate clothing. I also would love to see Lachesis as a pirate, which admittedly is more because I just love Lachesis and spend every day wishing she would get an alt where she looks better than she does in her original Fae art. But it's not just my bias, okay? I just think Lachesis aesthetically fits that very romantic, kind of wistful image of a pirate lady with this long, fluffy hair and a tiered floor-length dress, you know? Ooh, now that I'm really thinking of it, Leanne would be a really good pick for that idea too. Though if they make Leanne a pirate, oh, this is a great circle, hell yeah, let's get them both right here. And then you'll just have to listen to me sermonize about pirates for 5 long minutes after I've finished summoning. What I was saying was that if they do make Leanne a pirate, that would just make me want them to also make Rayson a pirate, since I am disappointed that they didn't let him join Tibarn this year. And Dorothea's also on my mind because of her summer alt, and I think she'd look really great as that kind of idyllic pirate too. She definitely has the hair for it, and I think her personality is a good fit. I'm wondering now how many times I've said pirate already in this video and how agonizing it must be for you guys to listen to. Wait. Oh my gosh, I just had the best idea. Okay, forget everything else I said. Hold on, pause for if this is Bridget. It's not. Okay, forget everything else I said about Leanne and Dorothea and Lachesis. Edain as the beautiful soft-haired pirate. I still want Pirate Lachesis and Pirate Dorothea and Pirate Leanne, but Pirate Edain is at the top of my list now. That would be so fun! She's got like the romantic serenity I'm thinking of, and it would be so cool to have her as a counterpart to her sister's pirate alt. Obviously they look so similar, but they'd be in entirely different styles of pirate outfits. Oh, seriously, IntSys, make this happen. Okay, seriously. This has gotten me so excited. If you have led yourself to any exciting ideas for future pirates, please tell me about them in the comments. I could literally talk about pirates and Fire Emblem until the end of time, so this is like my dream video to be filming. I mentioned to my friend Bobby that I was about to record this video today, but wasn't sure what I was going to talk about yet because I knew all signs pointed to me rambling about pirates for 30 minutes straight, which is what I've done, but at the time, I wanted to have a little more order to it, and he said to me, well, anytime anything happens in One Piece, I get about 5 texts about it from you, so just talk about One Piece. And like, all he did was speak the truth, but I couldn't help feeling absolutely massacred by that. It's like how those scientists a couple years ago said people who, oh my god, Keaton! I already have a Keaton, but I'm so happy to see him. I mean, I wanted it to be Bridget, but this last one can still be Bridget. I feel like 5 stars always appear to get me to stop talking about things that nobody wants to hear me talk about. I was about to go off about One Piece. And this wasn't Bridget, so I guess I'm going to continue going off about One Piece. The only way I can think to describe it is we all saw the article about the scientists a couple years ago who said people who know the names of every Pokemon have a lump in their brain entirely dedicated to that memorization. And it's like that same thing, but for me, I have 3 lumps in my brain. One for all the Pokemon names, one for Fire Emblem, and one for One Piece. And they just like fight for dominance. And in my defense, I don't talk about One Piece that much. Okay, I sort of do. Recently, it's just been enhanced, all right? Because I've been rereading One Piece this summer, and pretty much every day I send Bobby these long-ass dissertations about the many nuances of these anime pirates, much in the same way I sent him long-ass dissertations about the many nuances of Fire Emblem's anime soldiers, actually. I promise I'm not actually going to talk about One Piece for that long, because honestly, how would I even talk about a 988 chapter story in a way that would be neither spoilery nor so vague it's not even worth attempting, you know? I just don't think there's a perfect medium to trying to discuss it. That said, definitely read or watch One Piece. You will not regret it, I promise. Anyway, if you're wondering, my love of pirates didn't actually start with One Piece. I have no clue when it started, but I was a pirate for Halloween in like the 2nd grade, so it must have just always been in my soul. Now that I've spent a million years lauding the concept of pirates, I should probably get back to Fire Emblem, yeah? I want to know who your free 5-star was in Choose Your Legends. I went with Dimitri, which I think is a popular choice, but in the past, when you guys have commented on my videos about who you're saving for in Choose Your Legends, there wasn't actually tons of Dima rep, which I found interesting. Whoa, oh no! This can't be a pity breaker video, no! I have to get at least one of these pirate friends. I mean, Larce's like super good, and I have like 3 or 4 copies of her, so I'm gonna have to just start using her. I need to give in. There's a perfect spot for her on my team. She could just easily replace Carla as a better sword unit, but I don't know. I'm so attached to Carla. She's been on my team for so long. I have to get an actual pirate. How tragic would it be? Okay, Tibarn is going to be in this circle. I just think it would be so tragic if I managed to make a whole video about the banner I have dreamt about since Phase started without actually getting any of the focus units. I gotta make this happen. My mouth like actually still hurts. I didn't expect it to start hurting, but the more I talk, it just gets so sore. It's fine though. Like it's not, if it was really bad, I just wouldn't be doing this. And I could have given it more time, but my fall semester at university starts next week, so I wanted to get ahead of this and not have to be editing while I'm in classes. Aw, Forest. He's not my first Forest. I got a Forest as a free summon on one of the summer celebration banners. I probably would have been very afraid to see his silhouette there because it wouldn't have been one I recognized if I hadn't already gotten my first Forest. Okay, this is Tibarn. No! Oh no! Come on. Like I was saying, my school starts this Monday, so I just don't want to have to be fighting with trying to do schoolwork and trying to edit a video. So as far as school goes, because I know the age demographic that watches my videos most is 18 to 24, so college age people mostly, and from there it goes down to younger teens. I just wonder what everyone's schools are even doing for the upcoming semester. My university is doing some stuff on campus, some stuff remote, but I'm curious what everybody else's schools are doing. This is going to be Tibarn, because I got a Tethys, and it was my first Tethys ever. No, it's a Lachesis. That's okay. I'm finally merging Lachesis, so I'm happy to see a Lachesis. And man, I can't believe it took me this long to get my first Tethys. But if you are someone who's in school, I'm curious and I want to know. And talking about school and talking about pirates reminds me that last semester I wrote a short story about pirates who were star-crossed lovers because they were both pirate captains. Also very cool that I'm getting my second Tethys immediately after my first Tethys. The short story was basically about 2 pirate captains who were in love, but because they were both pirate captains, they couldn't be together because, you know, you're on separate ships when you're a pirate captain. That's my expertise about pirates, being able to tell you that. But I just remember my professor during the workshop being like, they shouldn't have been pirates. They could have been anything. You didn't include enough detail about them being pirates. They could have just been like secretaries at a dentist's office because them being pirates was so inconsequential. And I was like, clearly you don't understand the nuance of not being able to be with somebody because they're so far away from you for almost all of the time and you only get to see them for like one night a year. Like, it's about the emotional yearning, pal. If you don't get that, I don't know what to tell you. And also, if they work together all the time as secretaries at a dentist office, like, where is the difficulty in that? They could just be together. And also, I don't like that he took my female pirates and was like, let's make them into secretaries at the dentist office. Flora, what the... Okay, Flora appreciated that I was going off about my occasionally sexist creative writing professor, and she showed up because she's here for it. And she's plus a tag. Hell yeah. That's what you like to see. You don't like to see that she's not a pirate, but I'm happy to finally have Flora. She's been on my wish list since they added her to this game. As I was saying, I just didn't appreciate that this like 60-year-old man was like, oh, they're pirate captains? I don't think a woman can be a pirate captain. Instead of letting them be the dentist themselves, his first thought was to make them secretaries. I don't know. That just rubbed me the wrong way. If you're gonna tell me that I didn't make the story piratey enough, fine. But at least let them be the dentists, not just secretaries. Okay, Tibarn is in one of these. In fact, he's going to be in this exact one because it's green next to him, and green is the color raisin is. Damn, I wanted so badly to be right about that. I still get a little bit scared when I see Mercedes because of the video where I got 2 5 stars of her after she had been demoted. I'll never shut up about that. Okay, Emerin still scares me though. I was about to say I don't really get scared of silhouettes anymore, but clearly I do because Emerin just scared me. Okay, an immaculate circle. Let's get them both, call it a day. I'll still have some orbs left. And we've had a nice long chat about pirates and how much I love them. No, it's Gaius. It's okay. That's okay. This is going to be Tibarn. I just have a feeling. Oh my... Pity Breaker Central. Now I kind of wish I had been going on green, because maybe I would have gotten in a net. So I've gotten her dad and her. And last night I did my free summon on the Heroes with Link Skills banner, and I had a full circle of green, and I just had this feeling. I was like, Annette is somewhere in this circle. Like, when do you ever see a full circle of green? There's no way she's not in this circle. And I just had a really good feeling about it, so I did the full circle, even though I knew I was recording this video today and I shouldn't be spending any of my orbs. And I didn't get an Annette, but I got 2 Cadens. Basically, it's Beast Unit City, which means Tibarn should also show up, yeah? No, it's Sarah. That's okay, I am merging Sarah. It's okay. We're gonna have to keep going for Tibarn, but that's alright. I still have plenty of orbs. Plenty. Forget the fact that you blink and you've spent 100. And this isn't Bridget because it's a 3-star. Sylvia. Okay, Bridget. Give me a win here. Please. Selith. Baby boy. I can't see him without saying baby boy. But I didn't really want to see him today. But it's fine, okay? He's pretending Bridget's showing up because they're in the same game. That's how it works. This one is Tibarn. Why didn't they put Raisin on this banner with him? I know they mostly did people who actually are pirates, but like, it would have been a win for the gays is all I'm saying if they had also let Raisin join him as a pirate. And it would have made such a narrative sense too, because Raisin is so insecure about his own physical fragility that Tibarn's manliness and strength are something he really admires about him, and he definitely would have been down to get dressed up as a pirate with his boyfriend. That's all I'm saying. Since I can't ever expect IntSys to put them on the bridal banner together, they could have at least given me Pirate, Tibarn, and Raisin together. I hope I don't walk out of here with just a bunch of pity breakers. That'll be sad. It won't be the first time, though. Or will it? Do I always end up getting who I want at the very end? I can't remember. Should I go for this green? I'm gonna. I just have a good feeling about it. I don't know. It's gonna be Annette. Or it's gonna be Veronica and Xander. And that'll be cool as well. No, it's Faye. My very first 5-star ever. It was really a time to be playing Faye in the first few months, and Faye, Dragon Faye, F-A-E Faye, is carrying your team because she's the only 5-star you have. I really can't imagine starting this game now, because there's so much more to it than there was when I started it. And I don't know, I just don't know what the experience would be like starting a new account today, 3.5 years into the app. I think I'm gonna go on the green on this one too. I just have gotten so many pity breakers that something in my head is like, Annette is gonna show up if you go on greens. I'm not gonna go on, like if it's a full circle of a lot of greens, I won't go on them because I am below 100 orbs. Not fun. Don't appreciate that. If Annette is in this green, I will end this video. I will cut my losses, learn to be okay with the fact that the very first year of Pirates, maybe the only year they do of Pirates, I did not actually get any of the Pirates. Oh god, this is my first Mustafa, I think. That's a giant silhouette. My very first Mustafa. I can't believe I didn't get any of him when I was summoning for Annette last time. Okay. If there was ever a time for you to show up, Tibarn and Bridget, it's now. But they don't. Okay, we're gonna go red first. Ladies first. I was gonna say age before beauty because genealogy came out before Tellius, but like, I don't know what I guess like the graphics would define beauty there. So yeah, age before beauty. Okay, this is no, oh my god. No. Well, we're winding down. This might be a tragic video. We gotta keep up the spirits. Tibarn's here. Yes, hell yeah! There he is in his tight pants. A giant man. Yay. And he's plus attack. Snaps for that. 2 res is so sad to look at. But he is plus attack and we are happy to see him. Okay. Now Bridget is going to be in this one. It's going to end a triumphant video where I got a lot of pity breakers I love and both the people I wanted. Okay. There's still time though. I still have orbs. We're going to get Bridget. I am not a quitter. Should I go on the screen? You think Annette would stand next to Tibarn and it would look adorable because he's a giant man and she's a tiny woman? No. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go on this one too. Might as well. But after this circle, I'm not going to go on any colorless stones because I only need 1 Tibarn. I don't only need 1 Tibarn, but considering how few orbs I have left, I'm just going to try and get Bridget and go. I like really want to go on all the greens now. I just feel like I should be going on green all the time. I just need more Annettes. Only reds from here on out, which won't be very long because I only have 50 left. Oh no. Okay, which one? Okay. Let's think about this. If you're new here, something I like to do when I'm only going to summon on one of a circle is think about the character I want and think about logically where they would be in the circle based on the type of character they are. So for Annette, what I'm thinking is it's either going to be the top one or the bottom one because the top and the bottom are both next to colorless stones, and Annette's best friend is obviously Mercedes, who is a colorless unit. So do we go top of the circle or bottom left of the circle? I'm thinking bottom left because she is so short. That's my logic, and that's what I'm going with. And if she's in this, I'm going to look like a genius. She's not. Oh my god. I want to say that the fact that Annette showed up immediately after I got a Gunter in my original Annette summons isn't making me think I should go on another one of these greens here. But it is. So I'm gonna do the top one because she's the top of her class. She's extremely smart and extremely dedicated. She's still next to the colorless, so she's still next to Mercedes, and now she's gonna be in the top because of how intelligent she is. No, it's Garrick! Oh my god! This is like my third or fourth Garrick pity breaker. Okay, one more. This is like, Annette's gonna throw off all of my summons until I get her completely merged because I just want to go on. Oh, that was a waste. And it's Mustafa. At least I knew not to be scared of him this time. I've only got a few more. God, I hope the legendary hero isn't somebody that I'm in love with. We know it can't be you. You just had your legendary moment, baby boy. God, could I get some more reds? It's Red City until you need reds. That's my motto because that's always what happens to me. Marth. I can't believe I was wronged by one of my favorite things. I guess I got Tibarn at least. Another Marth. Okay. It's your time, Bridget. Gotta show up so that next year, when they make your twin sister a pirate to join you, you can be waiting in my barracks for her to arrive. I'm like so attached to that idea actually happening now. No. Okay, I'm gonna summon on that green one. You knew it was gonna happen, right? Here's the thing. That green stone is in between a blue stone, representative of the Blue Lions, and a colorless stone, representative of Mercedes. It's Kismet. It's gotta happen. And when it's not her, I'll grab a couple more orbs so that I can do... so that I can do one more circle in hopes that I can get Bridget. Okay, I will be right back. No time will have passed for you, but I'm gonna go grab a few more orbs. Okay, and like magic, I'm back. I've got 20 orbs now, and one red. There's one red in the entire circle. This is my last summon. Unless, do you think I should go on the greens? What do you think? If this is Bridget, I won't, but like... It's not Bridget. Can't believe I'm ending this video without Bridget. But like, you think I should go on the green ones, right? I'm gonna pretend that you're like totally agreeing with me and you think it's a really good idea. So I'm going on these greens. Okay. Annette? Nope. It's always Frederick. Okay. Soren. There's no way this last one's also going to be a 4 or 5 star. 3, 4 stars already. It's so unlikely. Oh, it is. It's... You know what? That's fitting. Oh. Might be mad at him again after this. But I can't blame anybody but myself. Should I just do this last colorless? Like, I don't think I've been at 0 orbs in like 2 years. And I just think it'd be kind of fun to be at 0 orbs. You know? It won't be fun once I finish recording this video and I like reassess my actions. It's a Tethys. I love Tethys. This is fine by me. It's a full circle of 4 stars. One of whom already ruined my life a month ago. But that's okay, Ross. I still love ya. Well, I didn't get everything I wanted, but I at least got pity breakers I like, most of whom I already had, but one, Flora, that I'm really excited to finally have because I've wanted her for forever, and there's always next year when they bring this banner back, and hopefully make a new one with more pirate friends on it, and that I can try for Bridget again, so it's not the end of the world. And I'm not sure when I'll be back next, because who can ever know what's coming up in Fae, man? We've got the August Legendary Hero in a couple weeks and more special heroes in September, so maybe one of those things. Like I said, my fall semester in university starts next week, so I am going to be busier, but I'm not going to let that stop me from recording for units I really want, so no need to worry about that. In any case, let me know in the comments how you've been doing. How are your pirate summons? How are your choose your legend summons? Make your predictions for the August legendary heroes so that you can look super cool if you end up being right. And have a great day. I'll see you all really soon, and until then, bye guys. Be well.